I'm just not gonna cuss.
Yeah.
If you say something, all right, I'm gonna give it a little buffer zone, right? So I'm gonna wait. No, it's because just in case. All right, everything good though? Were you on your side? You playing the song?
Can you do like a Freddie? 3, 2. Boy, if you don't start talking.
All right, whatever.
Keeping that. Where are we going to?
No. I'm gonna start right now. All right, welcome to the Plumbers Podcast. This is our first episode where we talk about everything except for that profession. I am Sergio. That's my boy Mercy. I'll just let y'all introduce yourselves. I don't know why I'm introducing you.
Right?
Go ahead.
I'm Pollo.
Hi.
Martin.
We just said don't bring it that close.
Arrow.
Jeremy.
Well, alright, so, anyways, besides that little fucker over there, alright, so this is our first episode. We're going to do a little introduction. You know, we're going to start off on that side of the table with our tech guy and our only guy who knows how to do anything with the computer.
Putting me on blast is wild.
What do you mean? I'm giving you your credits.
He drives a Kia Stinger, by the way.
Get the mic away from your.
He has a car, by the way.
Hey, bro, you got to talk from this far away.
I did. It's right there.
That's fine.
That's about 8 inches.
Don't do that, close. You're killing me.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself, bro.
Jeremy, 24, from Florida. One of the 2 Ricans in the group. Tropical what?
You just got rights.
Flagged immediately. Yeah. As he said, tech guy. Not really too much. Gonna pass it on. What's up, Hero? 25. Yeah. Second Rican in the group.
What did you do a Puerto Rican?
Yeah, there you go. First podcast.
This is my official, full on first
This is
podcast.
everybody's first podcast
Yeah, this
with
is our
us.
first one.
Okay.
Continue.
Next. That's it.
That's it.
My name is Martin. I'm the baby of the group. I'm 21, and I'm the only Cuban of the group. But some of y'all be liking to hate, so whatever. But yeah,
He was a pussy.
King Kai, 26, big uncle of the group. I called the shots on this bitch.
He's the oldest one.
I don't know about that.
That's little uncle. I'm big uncle. Little uncle, but where I come from, Denver, Colorado. That's about it.
That's it. That's it. You done?
He said that's it. Go.
All right. My bad. Vasquez. I'm from Tyler, Texas. 26, and that's about it. I say ain't much.
Vasquez?
Oh shit! My bad. Christian. My first name is Christian, but I'm known as Pollo.
We only call you.
No.
No one else calls you.
No, it's a more than just a Germany thing, you know.
he'd be on Tinder and be like, "Hey, call me for you."
All right, well,
Mercy turns 25 next month. Representing A64.
What's A64? I don't know that.
Yeah, what's
South
these?
Carolina. Greenville, South Carolina.
Ooh.
You sounded like I was supposed to know after I asked the first time.
No, you know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
The fuck you put it over
nobody
there?
knows.
We forgot to
And
tell them what type of cars to drive.
no,
No,
that's
that's
for another day. That's for another day.
It's another day.
And
You
I know facts, right?
just want to make sure everybody knew you drove a Hellcat.
You didn't even drive a Hellcat.
Ain't too fucking loud.
Anyways, I'm Sergio. I'm 25. My birthday's next month too, and I'm from Riverside, California. That's crazy.
Riverside.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, let's get this started a little bit. Now that we got to know where we live, I guess, let's get started with the main reason we all know each other, which is the military. So, let's see. Let's start from you, Martin. Why'd you join the military? Since you are the youngest, you're the more recent to the mil life. So,
How long you been in
So
when you joined?
I've been in the military for about 3.5 years now. Real shit. The reason I joined is because I wanted to get away from home. I felt like it was just a lot of
Castro was on your ass, huh?
That nigga parents are rich.
He was dead. I'm pretty sure. But
My bad, my bad.
I was 18 years old and I wanted just full responsibility. And then I got sent to Germany and that shit hit me really hard. So that's kind of why I joined the military in the first place.
What's your
But-
job?
I'm 11 Bravo.
Dumbass.
What is that? For the
It's,
people who don't know.
For the people who don't know, it's infantry. We do all the dumb shit. So yeah, you'd be surprised a lot of these guys actually have.
Yes. You didn't know that?
I know he was a white
I mean, he just works as a 13, Bravo.
Well, no, not anymore. But yeah, all these guys actually have interesting jobs. I just do the fucking rough shit in a
Interesting.
sense.
Thank
So
you.
who's
I'll take that.
next? Is it
Who's next? Next will be Cruz. In order, in order will be you.
Same thing, kind of, just to get away from home. I was tired of the normal shit. I wanted to experience something ever greater. Getting close to finishing the second contract. And why I held up 3? God damn, I'm a dumb. Shit.
That shit hitting you already?
Yeah. Next thing hitting you is his mic if you keep going.
My bad.
But yeah, we chilling.
I think the rest of us are all kind of even.
February 2018.
Oh, like when we joined?
Yeah.
You joined before me.
October 2017.
Oh shit.
It's you. It's you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I've been in 6.5 years. I work with radios and comms and whatnot. I joined because I had a kid at freaking 16 and I need to provide. The only job that's going to give me money that fast is the army. So it's non-existent. I don't believe in it.
Guess that's so.
All right, next it's one of you 3.
All right, so I joined the Army in October of 2017. I joined after doing, it was like 2.5 years of college. And the reason I joined was because I got kicked off the track team.
Wait, why'd you kick?
Decisions.
Why'd you get kicked off the
So
track
I
team?
went to a party and decided to smoke a little bit of the devil's lettuce. And the following Monday, the coach was like, "You wait for everybody." I was cooked. I was cooked. I was cooked. So got kicked off the track team, and then student loans, it's not it. So I was like, let's go back to the crib. So I went back to the crib for about a summer. I was like, you know what? I'm not trying to do this shit. So let me do something else. So I joined the good old Army, and now I am your friendly neighborhood mechanic. I get shit done.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Is there a black? No, because Mexicans have Manny. Like Manny, and then there's Bob the Builder.
Bob.
Do you guys have one?
Little Bill.
Little bit.
That's probably the closest thing we have for it.
He don't fix shit though. He's just a black kid, a bald black kid.
What the?
Victor, stop talking.
All right, you two. One of you two. I think it's
You
you.
already got the mic.
All right, well, I'd be the next one. We actually joined up the same time. So, October 17, went to, what is it? 1, 2, 3. 3 duty stations already. So, yeah.
You gotta count. 1, 2. What's up?
It's bad when it gets to a finger.
3.
All right.
He's not the smartest one in our friend, but the prettiest one for sure.
All right, so I joined up. It was kind of stupid, honestly. I wasn't doing anything, so there's this one chick I had a crush on, right? And she's like, "Oh, I'd like to see a man in uniform, right?" And I was like, "Say, look,
Please say this thing. Please say this thing. Please
bro,
out right now.
bro, I was."
Where's she at now?
I have no idea.
You tried to see me.
I have no idea. I promise you.
So after you joined, did you
Did she ever see you in uniform?
go back home like, hey, look at this?
I haven't been home in years.
Could have been valid if it was like, yeah, I got a girl pregnant. No, it's just like, yeah, that bitch like me in uniform.
No, yeah. I mean, I had to do something. Like, honestly, I come from a small town, so I had to do something. Like, you basically knew almost everybody you went to. Like, everybody knew someone, right? And I didn't like that because if you were talking to somebody, your cousin be like, "Oh yeah, I had that last week." Oh, come on.
And
Like,
you realize now you're in the army.
well, that.
Well, you went from getting small.
But you did it to look badass in a like army uniform. You didn't put like Marines or some shit.
Well, I did my
His arms
research.
too small for the sleeves.
Nah, bitch.
Guy just got it. He was like,
Nah, what's called no, I did my research. Which I really do recommend to do your research when you're trying to join in because I didn't do enough. I did some. Oh yeah, all
we
right.
got there.
We'll get to that later on. But yeah, that's basically why I joined it. Here you go.
Fucking go bear.
This shit hitting.
I joined June 19th of 2018. So I come from a single moms or whatever, right? And I joined to prove a point because my sperm donor told my mom that she can't raise a man by herself. So I feel like this was the easiest way to like prove that wrong. You feel me? The fuck are you laughing at, guy?
Nothing. Continue.
Shut up, Specials Vasquez.
all right. I guess I am the person. So I joined September 12th in 2016. So I just hit 8 years. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
God damn.
The reason I joined, man, I have many reasons I joined, but I think the main one was kind of like Vasquez. I was with a girl ish, you know.
It happens, man.
And-
It happens.
You know, she was going to college and all that stuff, and I didn't do my college stuff on time, and I also didn't get the scholarship I wanted, or I got it and I lost it. I mean, and so like I was just at home sitting, being kind of a loser. And my little brother came up to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, I never seen you so depressed. Like, do something with your life." And he threw me these pamphlets for the originally Navy, and I was over there going to the Navy.
He had
The Navy, like, people, I was gonna sign the contract, my bad, and the dude wasn't showing up. Now I know that I've been long enough, he was just on leave, but I just kept going over there. He wasn't there. Like, I kept going every 2 days. He just wasn't in his office. So I think the 4th or 5th time I went, the army dude came out. He's like, "Hey man, I've been seeing you here recently, like, are you interested?" I was like, "Yeah, I've been trying to sign my contract for the Navy so I could leave." He's like, "Oh, well,
I'll sign you.
if they're not helping you, come over here to step in. Maybe we could give you a job." And the original job I was gonna be was a nuclear weapon mechanic in a submarine in fucking in the
shit.
Navy. And so when he brought me in, he said, "Oh, Seaburn is the same thing." The fuck it is.
You got fucking lied.
So I got lied to. But other than that, that's the the main reason. I just didn't want to be a loser at home. You know, just doing nothing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, we all have like crazy stories. It's crazy how all of us joined for different reasons, and you know, we just ended up in the same like unit and everything. I mean, kind of.
With different MOSs.
Yeah, different ones. So we never were in the same unit. And he was in our unit, but I never saw him at work. What are you talking about? Oh, anyways, so we are talking about military stuff. All right, let's see. Oh.
The mic doesn't hear that.
Oh.
The mic does not hear that.
Go.
Anyways,
What's your next question?
since we were talking about the military and everything.
Hey, I look out for my
Okay. Don't worry. Hey.
He's whispering in my ear and shit. What the fuck?
Alright, at least you didn't hear what I said.
Man, shut up.
probably picked that up.
Damn.
All right, so we talked about the reasons we joined and everything. What you were talking about research? What research did you do? Because I'm actually kind of curious. What the fucking research did you do to be a mechanic in the military?
I'm just surprised that he said he researched anything.
Yeah.
No. That's crazy. All right, no.
But you noticed that he did all that research, like studying for a test, and he still failed by picking a mechanic.
Okay. All right. So, no. The research that I did is so between the Navy, the Marines, and the Army, Air Force. I wasn't even thinking about it because
You're not smart enough. I get it.
no, it's
Go on.
not that. It's not that. It's just that like I kept hearing like, oh, you know, the Air Force this, you know, there's a bunch of like Chair Force and this and that. And I'm like, now I'm thinking about it since I've been in the Army. I'm like, y'all should have went Air Force. The fuck was I thinking? What was I thinking? But so the Navy and the Marines, they don't let you choose your job, right? it goes off of what, like the test scores, I believe, something like that.
I mean, if you get 90, you get choose it. You could choose anything.
But
If you get 90 on the ASVAB, you could basically choose any job in the army.
Okay, not all of us are that smart. He ain't nobody here got even close to 90%.
On the ASVAB, on the actual score, ASVAB 90, and then that gets you like 143 on the GTC.
What'd you get?
I got it.
For you?
What?
Whoa.
Yeah. So I'm curious.
I got a 60.
What do we all score on the?
I got a 69.
You don't want to hear about it,
You
bro.
got a
What'd you score?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
88.
Yeah.
What'd you score?
You got an 88?
No, I got
Scored on
80.
fucking
Shut your ass up.
See, that's high as fuck. Like,
You didn't
that's
score on 95.
He said he scored a 95.
who?
That's
What the
good.
fuck you didn't?
On the
You
ASVAB?
realize it's on the IPSA, right? I could look that shit up.
go ahead, look it
First
up.
of all, okay, hold on. Let me explain something. Time out. That's what I say. Let me explain the ASVAB real quick. So the ASVAB is not scored on like a just general.
Yeah, no,
I
You
know.
say you're rated against everybody that takes the test that day.
yeah.
So you might have went with a whole bunch of retards. And you just had to be the fucking cream of the crop, and that's why you had a 95.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
because
Like-
your ASVAB score may be high, but if your ASVAB score is the same score as your GT score,
My bad.
you're stupid. And the people you
Yeah,
tested
like
with are
G-
stupid.
GT score really is what you go off of.
Yeah.
If you're in the military, it's GT score. It's not as
What's
bad.
your GC score?
112.
I think mine's 122, 123.
Like that's high as fuck.
That boy's smart.
No. I took the no. I literally took the test right after high school. Like it does not count.
No, but
I
that's
hadn't
that.
finished high school yet. I was also high.
What's your GT score?
Like a 110.
Okay, that's all you need. 110 is the golden number. Like as long as you get a 110, like you're.
But like if you ask me for like my other stuff, like on certain things I have 90s, but then like on like anything that involve math or like on like mechanic stuff 90.
Oh, my,
But like everything else has like 110, 102, 105. So like
That'll be great.
I'm kind of stupid. It's really one sided on the
Yeah.
thing when you see all the 9 brackets.
Mine's one.
Like yeah.
Oh, you got one. You need one.
Yeah. I'm thinking about
Dang, my highest is like a legit like a 107. It's crazy because I don't have anything higher than a 110 on the like line scores, but my GT's 112.
Since you took yours in a small town, basically, no wonder if you would have got 95, it's because you took it with retards, bro. I took mine in LA.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got a 67.
Yeah.
69. But that's a good score. Like
Yeah.
my average in Colorado, no bullshit. Like for my high school, it was a 35. So when I got a 69, they were like a 35.
It was this dude, he's in the army now. He was in like honors classes all through high school. He went and took the ASVAB 3 times before he even
Because
passed.
he was probably thinking too hard.
Yeah.
So
He just
my
might
biggest
not.
thing,
Yeah.
like, motherfuckers who like think too hard.
As it's like the
about
SAT,
ASVAB.
you can't. If you answer the question wrong, you get negative points.
Yeah.
So my score on my ASVAB score was a 76, and my GT score was like 117. But I picked mechanics because I like to work on cars and trucks and shit. That's what I like to be.
So why,
Spare time.
so why is your exhaust dragging right now?
No, it's not anymore. Not anymore.
I'm sorry.
So the reason it's broken is because I was riding around in freaking Nuremberg and I was riding too low and hit them cobblestone roads and broke it. But I nigga rigged it. I nigga rigged it. So
Don't say it again.
I rigged it.
There we
So
go.
now it's not dragging as much as it was. It wasn't dragging in the first place. It was just broken. And each time I went on a bump, it would just smack the undercarriage of the car, making that loud ass
Hey,
noise.
plumbers, we got a bagger. We got a bagger.
No, same thing. What's called? I like to think about being able to work on vehicles, break engines apart, and build them back up and
That's
stuff
a
like
damn
that.
lie because anytime we was working on cars, who was the only one on his phone?
And sleeping.
Yeah, but he's also an
Sleeping.
iPad.
He was-
Oh, you gotta
He
move
was
this here.
sleeping
Nigga, the
on his
fuck
phone while we out there all slaving in the
Hey.
hot ass sun. He's like,
Bro,
yeah,
I'm not even good about cars, and I took him for help as a mechanic. Why am I the one knowing more about the mechanics for where the leak's coming from? And this guy's like, I think it's coming from there, and it's coming from the opposite side.
That's not true. That's not true.
if I took my car to a shop and the mechanic's like, I think I'm get the fuck
I'm gonna fix this shit myself.
out. I need you to know.
First of all, no. But that was not actually my original job. I was actually going to be a 12 Bravo. I was going to be an engineer.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Dig a hole. Dig a hole.
There you go.
How's
go.
it Texas? That's about it.
So what's called
Work on tractors and stuff.
Nah, the thing is though, like, cause they were like, "Oh, you want to blow shit up?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to blow shit up." It's like, "Yeah, 12 Bravos, they fucking put the charges on the doors. You blow up with it." I was like, "Yeah, I want to be right there next to these guys right there. Like, as soon as they kick in the door, I'm right there next to them, blowing shit up. That's And the guy's like, oh yeah, definitely 12 Bravo. That's your thing.
Yeah, your recruiter got your number.
Yes. And then but then the other recruiter, like, she wasn't there, the one that was trying to get me in. But the other recruiter was like, you like
Overheated.
It's fine. We'll just do the audio.
What the camera did?
it was called the other recruiter was like, hey, you like working on cars? I was like, yeah. It's like I wanna be able to work on cars, understand them better, this and that, blah blah. He's like, well, I got the perfect job for you. Matter of fact, that thing even has a bonus. I was like, how much is the bonus? $5,000. At the moment, wait, hold on. At the moment, I thought it was like, oh, $5,000. No, that sounds good. That sounds like I didn't know how high these bonuses went. Right?
$5,000, man.
I know.
That's because $5,000.
Like
How
I
many
said,
years?
How many years?
3 years.
God.
$5,000 for 3 years.
I'm
Yeah.
going for 3?
Yes.
Yikes.
Oof.
Bro,
Well,
you're
like I
Hey,
said,
that's a good thing he mentioned that because I want to hear everyone's bonuses now.
you see, and that's the
Mine's
thing.
not
Though,
much more.
I didn't know that bonuses went up to like
I don't expect that you're blowing Bravo.
70,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, yeah, sign me up. I signed the contract. Got shipped out like the next week.
You didn't get a fast shit bonus?
Oh, you two are the only ones that have the same MOS, huh?
What does that mean?
For shipping
Damn.
out a week later, you get like an extra.
Yeah, I
We're
got
all different.
I got a bonus for 7.
7K? For how many years?
3.
3? How much was your bonus?
26.
Must be nice.
I didn't
For
know.
how many years?
I didn't know the bonuses exactly. I didn't know the
5?
bonuses was like up
Yeah.
to 70K.
How much was your bonus?
For infantry for 3 years was about 8K.
Okay. How much was yours?
25 for 4 years.
Okay, yeah, I had the same one as you.
What?
You didn't get a bonus?
No.
That's the thing though. That's the thing though. See, when I got to basic training, right?
0.
I met another
0.
mechanic in there, right? He's like, oh, I'm gonna
The
be
bonus
a
is
92
0.
Bravo. I was like, oh shoot, it's like I got a 5K bonus.
No one
He's
gives
like,
a fuck. The bonus is 0.
They gave me 20. I was like, huh? They gave you 20 for 3 years as well? And he's like, yeah. I was like, that is insane. I didn't know bonuses got up high like that. But 0 is crazy.
Let me catch a tear bonus. Come on.
I wish. You know what's crazy about that, right?
That 70K.
What? I was
Oh,
thinking about
yeah,
reclassing
never
for a
mind.
bonus. It would have been great.
My brother was gonna join. He was gonna get a bonus of 55K for 3 years to be a 13 Bravo.
That's
What?
crazy.
That actually makes sense. Fucking no one wants to be a 13 Bravo.
No one
I
wants
understand
to be a
that.
13 Bravo.
You know what's crazy?
What's 13 Bravos? What's their job? They're
Artillery.
artillery. No, yeah, well, housers, right? They work with housers
no, so
or
there's-
patriots.
Or anything artillery.
3 different guns.
It's anything 119ers, paladins, howitzers.
Yeah, you're the mechanic for this.
Yeah, it's either
Yeah.
ones. Which is crazy. For when I were enlisted, dude, it was I think the month or 2 months before the army reset its like budget and everyone got bonuses. Literally the week after, I went to the retention dude. He's like, "Yeah, man, let's finish signing this." He's like, "Also, just to piss off your day, some chick that signed 2 years National Guard, mind you, National Guard just got 30 racks." And he showed me like I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Okay, but let's be honest. That 50K or something really might not be worth it being a 13 Bravo. That is,
No, but she was at 91 Fox. That's what sucks.
I mean, okay, yeah.
I hate talking shit about other jobs, but 13 Bravo is probably one of the
It's-
worst ones
I
I've
would
ever seen.
genuinely
It's-
believe it's the worst job.
It's a shit job.
Not only that,
No, not really.
don't-
I once got mad. Someone got mad at me once because I said a trained monkey could do their job. I've learned my mistake. They do other stuff.
look, realistically, not only is it like the worst training cycle you could ever experience, but it is the most boring and bullshit thing you could do.
And they get underappreciated because everyone thinks their FTC, which is like
Oh, yeah.
13 Juliets and the
Yeah.
Pistons are better.
Yeah.
I honestly think 13 Bravos are better than the other two.
Also,
Hot take right there, but I
Well,
think the other two are.
I feel like it just
Not
depends
as
on the
much as
people.
good as Hauser.
As long as you have a good working people, honestly.
here's the thing. So like, everyone wants to fucking go to war. Like all these fucking high speed guys and all these like, oh yeah, I want to die for my country.
Yeah, fuck no.
If you're a 13 Bravo, you will literally die first. I promise you. Like everyone's like, oh, front lines, being infantry, you're gonna die. No.
No.
If you're a 13
No.
Bravo, it just takes one fucking indirect fire and your ass is blown to pieces.
No, it takes them not assembling the damn fucking cannon together for that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
not to seal. They pull that damn cord, the
It
whole
takes you
gun blowing
standing in
up.
the wrong fucking place to you're dead.
Or if you're the chief and you like get under attack and you have to stay there to like melt the tube, right?
I'm not gonna say any names,
they-
but yeah, there's some pretty shitty chiefs out there.
Bro, some of these chiefs on this, I'm pretty sure their IQ is probably 12.
Yeah, honestly.
Not only that,
And the
but
only reason we're talking about this is because all of us have worked with 13 Bros, except for one. But we all.
I'm sure he's worked with some.
No, he worked with him at 215.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
How was that?
How was the ones in drum? Are they better than the ones here?
So let me give you a story about these dudes, right?
Let me get that mic, brother.
So
Let me get that mic.
working with the 13 Bravos, like I was attached to one of the gun lines. I was a mechanic for the gun line.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to get one more person's opinion about 13 Bravos if they're underappreciated from this guy. You think 13 Bravos are underappreciated?
Hell no. 13 Bravos are idiots.
Oh,
So
that was quick. I just meant like compared to the 13 Juliets and the Fisters. I think 13 Bravos are better than the other two because they actually do work and then.
I wouldn't even say that. I see what they do, and after being like on the gun line with them, sure, for those 5 minutes that they're shooting, crazy work, insane. But for the most part, they just sit around and do nothing.
That's the part.
And then the worst part is like they cry about that. Like they're lazy. I don't know, like
Well, okay.
maybe before, but they're like they cry about having to do those 5 minutes of work.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I don't think they're underappreciated. Because if you cry about doing 5 minutes of work, then you're just lazy.
Yeah, okay, that
so
makes
back
more
to
sense.
back to my
All
story.
right. Thank you for
from drum,
your
right?
hot take.
So I was a mechanic attached to one of the gun lines, and they had a Humvee that needed to come into the bay for to get fixed because they broke out in the field. But that bitch it wouldn't turn on, so they had to push it from like all the way from the line. The line was like far as a bitch to back to the motor pool. So they pushed it all the way there. It was like a hot ass summer day. So they pushed it all the way to the motor pool, and then the spot that they pushed it to was like above, like what do you call that thing?
I don't know. You tell me.
What do you call that fucking thing? Where you could go underneath there and look at the truck from the bottom?
Oh, the lift.
The pit. There we go. So they pushed it over the pit, but the way they pushed it,
bro, I'm not a mechanic.
but the way they pushed it, it was like crooked. So me and the other mechanic, we was like, yo, y'all need to push this bitch back out, and it was an up armor Humvee, so it's heavy as fuck.
Fuck that.
So we was like, yo, y'all need to push it out and then get it straight and then push it back in. And it was like, I want to say it was like 10. It was like 10 of them boys like pushed the Humvee into the bay. And it was like, nah, fuck that, we're not pushing it. And it was like, yo, it needs to move. And I was like, all right. So they was like, everybody get a hand on this damn truck, and they picked it up from the back. Like both of the back wheels off the floor. They picked it up and moved it and set it down straight. And they was like, is it good? I was like, yeah. Y'all are good.
Well, to that, right? As a mechanic, right? What he was talking about, like attached, right? So you can be a mechanic, but you can be attached to whatever is out. If you go to an artillery unit or infantry unit, you will go out there with those guys.
I think everyone in this group, except for fucking Victor over there, can be attached to every unit in the military, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, or can you? Like, there's radars everywhere, right? Yeah.
Attached as how? Like doing a different MOS?
No, doing your job, but like it doesn't have to be specific. Like
You know how certain MOSs can go to certain
posts,
bases.
like
Well,
certain
I
bases
know
and stuff.
post restrictions, but sometimes they'll take small groups to like help. Like,
No,
let's
but
say,
No, like actually station.
Like stationed there, like you could be stationed in every post in the
Yeah,
United States.
'cause there's
So can
weapons
he,
everywhere.
so can these three, and so can I. He can't. He has specific
where
infantry
can
bases.
this MOS not go? Like for sure. Like off the top of your dome, you know you can't go.
I'm pretty sure. Fucking,
Gordon.
where's Oklahoma at?
JBLM.
What do you mean?
I don't think
No, JBLM's an infantry.
you go Lewis
Washington.
You can
or Lewis.
Still, Sports Still.
Fort
So
Gordon.
they do infantry training or basically OSA and everything, but I don't think they have a unit
I
there.
don't think they
to,
heard you.
like,
You
actually-
need the mic, dog.
infantry.
Fort Gordon.
So which one you can't go to?
SIL, I'm pretty sure is one of them. Like they do infantry training, like for OSA, but I don't believe we have a unit there. Realistically, the only units that I know that we have is obviously Germany, Vilsec. We got Fort Campbell, Drum, Benning, Hawaii, JBLM, and then
You got Campbell, don't you?
yeah,
Yes.
Campbell as
Bragg.
well, Fort Bragg,
Fort Hood.
Hood, Bliss.
At least
Like
like
there's
99%.
I
definitely a
don't think y'all
lot
can go to
because
Irwin though.
Japan.
no, we can Irwin because we do Op 4 training,
I
right?
don't think.
So
Can
we
y'all go to Japan?
It's a
or no?
mechanized.
No.
Oh, you can. I had it in 11.
no, we can't go to Japan. You're right. We can't go to Japan. We can go to fucking South Korea
You can go
because
to Italy.
that's that's an airborne unit though. So there's a lot of like gray area with my job, but I'm pretty sure there's a few units.
Alaska.
Alaska's definitely an
No,
infantry
they can't.
unit.
They go to Alaska. I've seen
Yeah,
that, bro.
it's also airborne units. So
Hawaii?
we go there all the time.
Yes.
Hawaii, yeah.
Hawaii.
Hawaii's jungle unit. Korea, yeah, because
I'm not listening. I was listening, but
but Korea's not our duty station. We go to Bliss, and then you do basically like a 9-month rotation in fucking Korea or some shit.
No, I mean for us, as long as there's a vehicle there, we can go there.
how long is it not JLTV, right?
At least as long as it's not a Mustang.
These new
Go to Hawaii though.
these new vehicles, these chill TVs are.
You know what's the one thing he used
They're
to say all the
nice.
time when I first met him? Because he never wanted to fix my fucking truck.
That's not true.
He was like, I'm what was the thing?
Legacy.
He's a legacy mechanic. He only knows how to work on Humvees.
Look.
I was like, bro,
To be fair, coming from Fort Drum,
Yes.
They have a nan JLTV.
coming from Fort Drum, they didn't have a single JLTV out there.
All on these.
Hawaii was the same.
Humvees and LMTVs. When I
I
first
didn't
got
have
here,
any
I was like, "What the
JLTVs.
freak is that?" I was like, "That's a JLTV, brother." I was like,
No, but
That-
two
when I saw
CRs
that's
that
what don't ask me
sitting
the
on
first
the
one.
floor-
Get 'em.
2CR, when I saw that thing sitting
Yeah,
on the
why
floor
you
like
do
fucking
that?
bags.
Yeah, I was like, "What?"
No, y'all don't. I seen that out there.
Like there was talk like we were supposed to get the JLTVs, but it comes to all the like the
No.
High like
high speed units and shit.
that's pretty crazy.
Cav unit that's like still been in.
He's getting ready for the board. That's how he knows this.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's just basic knowledge like when we got
It's
No.
when he got he clarified. He clarified when he got
not
here.
for y'all, but for like infantry, yeah, that's
Okay,
kind
Dragoon.
of basic knowledge that you have to.
Oh yeah, he's a dragoon, huh?
So my big question, right? You're an infantryman, right?
Yeah.
So
He's more
my
of
big
a-
question.
He was 11 Bravo for a year, but yeah.
He's done more field artillery than he's done infantry.
So being an infantryman, you expect like infantrymen to be like in shape motherfuckers because those are the people that are that's
Don't
gonna go
even
out first, right?
fucking get me started on this.
No, I
shit.
saw a fat 11 Bravo.
I think-
today.
Exactly. Those
I
are,
think-
so
I
infantrymen
think-
are the people that's gonna go out first. So why am I seeing these fat ass infantry? Like who's
So
what
look,
is he gonna defend?
so look. I'm not fat phobic.
It's gonna use him as a meat shield. Get out.
I think infantrymen who not only can't run but can't do PT at all, and they're just like they got this fat ass beer gut on them, don't deserve to be in the infantry when not only they're the front lines, but it just doesn't make sense. How are they supposed to do all this like extra moving and extra combat shit when they can't even move their own bodies? You know? So don't even get me started on thicker guys in the fucking infantry
Thicker guys,
because
that's like how they-
it really
that's
makes,
like-
it really makes no fucking sense at all.
Going off that today, this happened today at the ESB lane. So I'm grading the ESB lane out here, right? Which is for y'all who don't know, it's an extra soldier badge, like thing. So like I was grading one of the lanes, and one of the helpers that we have is the specialist. He doesn't have his EIB because it's an extra infantry badge.
I know who you're talking about, and he's fat.
Yeah, he was out there, and one of the other persons, one of my like other graders, he goes out there because he sees the dude sitting. He's like, "What? Your fat ass can't stand up all day?" And I was like, "Yo," he's like, "Nah, bro." Like, I was like, "Why did you take my chair from my grading position?" Like, I was like, "If you would have asked for it, I would have gave it to him." But his fat ass can't stand up. He can't sit on the table. I was like, he's like, you can keep the. No, he said at the end, he's like, you can keep the chair. He's like, but next time ask for it, like, the fuck. And the dude left. He's like, I don't know why he had to attack me like that. I was like, bro, but like,
So my feelings are hurt.
I was like, but at the same time, bro, like, when I say he was fat, dude, he was like Humpty Dumpty looking. Yeah. And if you saw him,
So that uniform was hugging him.
Let me say, right? I don't take a whole bunch of pride in the military because I think there's a lot of like wrong politics that go into this, but seeing a larger infantryman as a country and as like being in the army, how are you supposed to look at that person and be like, yeah, that's the person that's on the front lines
That's
defending.
Have you ever thought
Me
about like having
being a
to actually
fucking mechanic.
take, like unit pictures and shit, like actual ones that are gonna post on like website and shit?
Yeah, it's always a fucking.
Yeah, they,
The
like, they
biggest,
put us
strongest
tall motherfuckers in the front.
Oh, absolutely.
And
That's
dorks
so,
like him.
so we have special forces units doing this EIB, and we get to see these guys all the time, and they look like actual like what you would picture as a soldier.
Yeah.
But if you really saw some of these guys, not only in all of the military, but like even in the infantry, you'd really be disappointed, and it's fucking sad.
Yeah, because you don't want no foreign ass country looking in like
All these
these are
motherfuckers are
these are the
built.
really motherfuckers that we're gonna.
All these motherfuckers are
Actually,
built.
this perfectly leads into the next topic I was gonna bring. So, what do you guys think you could improve in our military today? Since I'm not saying you're like fatphobic or anything, but like you obviously don't like people who are bigger.
Standards.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So
But I'm
Yes.
to be able to do a certain MOS, I feel like there has to be standards. If you're gonna be, say, an infantryman, right, and your job is literally to run around, play in the woods, and fucking have this cardio, and you're fat and you're getting winded after a minute of carrying a fucking 7-pound weapon, you do not deserve to be anywhere near this infantry unit. Granted, there's jobs like a 13 Bravo where all they have to do is carry fucking large ass artillery rounds. Granted, these guys are bigger, so they can do those things and they can do it perfectly fine. But I think there should be standards for each MOS,
There is.
and there's definitely not. There's definitely not, man.
We actually-
Do they follow the standards.
Absolutely not. No. For infantry, there is no standards. All you have to do is be able to lift a 180-pound fucking weight deadlift
so you
and
agreed that
be able to throw a ball 5 meters.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
Okay.
But you agreed that the military should have kept the old standards, which was gold,
More
black,
specific.
where it was MOS specific. So if you're infantry,
Yeah,
you had to meet the what was it, the black level or gold level?
absolutely.
black. I
I
think
think
It
it was
was
black.
black. Yeah, the black level. Like, you had to
Absolutely.
be that strong, that fit, and everything. Because we talked about this in one of my class, the EO class I went to. I don't want to like really point myself out here, but like, then they were like, "Oh yeah, if they should have kept them because it's more like they have to fit the role. Like if you can't,
Absolutely.
if you can't meet that standard, then you can't meet that standard.
Absolutely, because I see it every day.
You could just reclass them to fit their lower standards.
Exactly, and I see that every day because, again, not even those thicker military guys. You have skinny guys in this infantry units where they can't even carry these weapons. Like, hold that shit in their hands. How are we supposed to like rely on these guys to? Oh, if someone gets hurt, you have to carry them, however many meters. I can't trust you to do that. I can't trust you to
Trust
save
me,
my
run their
fucking
happy
life.
ass back
No
and deliver
fucking
that
way.
message though.
They gotta carry the person
They're-
plus the
they-
kit plus the weapon.
There has to be so many standards to be these MOSs. Like, not only like, say you want to be a mechanic, you have to have knowledge to be able to like, hey, I know what I'm working on at least,
Fix it
and to be able to like progress in that MOS. As an infantryman, you have to be able to progress and not only get stronger, but get more fit, have a better cardio, because all you want to do is get better in your job. I can't tell you how many infantrymen came in as skinny guys and got fatter than fucking Lizzo. I'll put that on lap. But it's really disturbing, to be honest.
All right, can I ask a hot take? I don't know if we're gonna be able to post it.
No,
but I do
no,
wanna
we can
ask
post
about
anything.
it.
It's fine.
Okay. Do y'all think females should be allowed in combat arms?
Yes.
Yes, if they can
Yes.
meet the male standard of the black of the ACFT.
Yes.
Okay, but with that, right? I don't think for me it's not necessarily more of the
Because I have met females
meeting
that
the
can.
standard, right? Do you not think a male's instinct in a combat environment would be more protect the female soldier than accomplishing the
I
So
don't
okay,
think
let me
so.
ask you this.
Like,
Let me ask you this. Do you think instinct can be taught?
Do I think no?
No.
Why not?
So I'll tell you this: the reason they started
React on instinct.
females,
Instinct is learned through the experiences you've had, yes?
well,
So you just said it couldn't be taught. So how did you learn it through your experience if it can't be taught?
It's
just
a
so
natural
like,
reaction.
Yeah, it's like to me. It's
Yeah, but
a
you-
From the experiences you had.
everything you do,
Yeah,
you say it's my
you've
instinct
learned-
to do it. You've learned it to be your instinct. It was all taught to you.
You've learned how to do that. You didn't just come out the fucking womb like, oh shit, I'm gonna react like this.
So-
You didn't. So say you're getting in a car crash. You didn't learn to turn to the left to protect the driver's side or turn to the right to protect the passenger. That's instinct. You learn learn to do that eventually.
well, here's the thing.
Like, you can learn instinct, and I will say this.
I think
sorry
I
to
think it's
interrupt
both.
you.
Then I would say it's both. Then,
But
yeah, I think you can learn it. But I think there's also subconscious instinct that it's just like it's an instinct.
That's fine, but like I've also met
You can learn it.
there's females in my unit that outperform the males. The
Yeah,
fit
but that's not arguing
on their standard, not even on their own standard. On their standards, they outperform.
And I know that's the main topic, but at the end of the day, if you take a female at peak and you take a male at peak, there's no competition. Like you can't get Ronda Rousey versus Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's gonna wipe the floor with her. They're both peak. Ronda Rousey could absolutely kick my ass. Like that's no doubt about it. I'm not saying she can't compete against an average man, but if you take a peak performing female compared to a peak performing male, a male is gonna wipe the floor with her.
But let me say, if you have a peak performing male, but he's bad at his job, but you have a peak performing woman who's not as good as the male in the peak, but like she's way better than the man in his job, who do you trust more?
No, I'm gonna take the female. I'm
saying. I'm just being devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about that. Coming from the combat like perspective, what's the like most badass thing you know in the military? And I'll answer it for you. It's Ranger School. Everyone who says they go to Ranger School, it's the most difficult thing. I've only known, realistically, one badass female in the military, and I've seen her with my own eyes. She had Ranger School, she had her EIB. She looked like the badass motherfucker you could see. And because she could pass those standards, those are the standards like you have to like be able to compete as like to be able to save other people's lives.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I get what you're saying about like instinct to protecting a female. They didn't start allowing women into combat MOSs until like 2018, 2019. Yeah. And the reason for this was exactly that. Because a man's instinct is to protect that female. But at some point it became, why, like, we can't fucking...
As the army's changing.
Yeah, no, so we have to give the same standards to everybody. So if we allow men to be in a combat MOS, we have to allow females because we have to give everyone the same opportunity. So that's why they started to allow it. But I also know a lot of females that are, like, even in my infantry unit, love them to God. Respectfully, they cannot, in a sense, hold their own. Granted, they're smart as fuck and they know what they're doing. But when it comes to the physical aspect, sadly, they could not keep up, and I've only known one.
And I feel like at the end of the day,
with that with the Marines.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like you don't need brains in combat arms. No. Hear me out.
You need brains.
Hear me out. Yes, you do. But what I'm saying is, at the very basic, the commander's going to tell, this is exactly what I need to happen, and you just need people to say, okay, and make it fucking happen. You don't need the cream of the crop brain to figure that shit out.
Okay,
bust through that door and shoot that dude in the face.
You need to react.
You need the body who's gonna get there the fastest, be the strongest, and shoot the motherfucker in the face. I don't need brains to do that.
But what if you have that female who passes that Ranger School and she can compete better than some of those guys who are just 100%. Fatter than fuck?
But again, that's one female. And you know the scary part is that female that passed Ranger School for the first time, she's in 2CR. She's in our unit.
Yeah, I know.
She's here.
No, she's in my sister unit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, again, there should be a standard, because if someone goes down, we shouldn't have to worry about them knowing what to do if they got hit or if someone else got hit. Yeah. I'd be worried about those guys who can't lift a fucking weapon and can't carry my body 50 meters back, or someone who's too thick to be able to carry myself that far without getting winded. So I think there should always be a standard. If a female can meet that standard,
let her rock.
Praise to God. Like,
I respect no. Let me go ahead and say this, right? So I went to basic training, right? Yeah, I went with a mixed group, so it was males and females. Now, that is very sad to see. You know, I thought when I was coming into the army, I was like, oh, you know, basic training, they be talking about like it's the most difficult thing if you survive.
That's Marines basic training, that's not Army.
Well, no, because back then when...
Army second,
Marines the hardest one.
Alright, well, anyways, right? So, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be tough, right? You know, this is a test, right? But once I started doing it, I was like, yo, what is this stuff? Like, it's so simple, so easy. Like, the only thing that's hard about it, that's not even hard. It's just like, you just gotta tolerate it, is the no sleeping part. Like, you barely get any sleep. But that's okay. And food. And the food part was, honestly, that was the most hardest part for me. Because I was hungry, like, most of the time. Like, 90% of the time. It was called. But I seen that during the obstacle course, there was guys and females that could... I'm like, yo, if this was like an actual scenario of like, we're in a battlefield or something, we would have been cooked by both guys and females. There's this one like the incline wall that's like at like a and kind of like in the cube kind of.
over and under.
Yes, no. They just gotta go over the wall, right?
But then again,
Exact.
you were in basic training with soft MOSs. That's what they call it, soft and what's the other word?
OSIC and regular.
Yeah. So you were going to
Okay, so if it's already soft, right? So
you were going to basic training with soft MOSs, so of course you're gonna have a whole bunch of soft motherfuckers that you're going to basic training with.
Yes, and that I think that was probably my first when I noticed that I made a mistake. Like, yeah, this is not what I thought it was gonna be.
When I got to basic training, that shark attack, I'm like, all right, bro, let's get this shit done. There's motherfuckers crying, talking about I want to go home.
Oh my
Like
god!
falling out on the ground. I'm like, oh my god, this is the army. So when them old heads be like, yo, the army is soft, I'll be like,
Yeah,
I see it. I can't even argue it. Cannot even argue it.
What about in this aspect, right? You guys think like females like can't hold up to standards, but say you had any medic in the military, females are known to be more compassionate and caring for a male. So not only that, but in a sense, a female average IQ is more than a man's, right? So say you were to be hurt and injured, would you rather have a male who is going to be a complete douchebag take care of you, or a female who's going to be compassionate and caring
douchebag.
and
I don't care
have
as long
that
as I get
knowledge?
taken
as long as I get taken care.
Yeah, as long as I can take care of it. Honestly,
For
the
me,
military-
it's I'd rather have the female who's gonna like actually care for me and make sure I'm okay.
Honestly, I don't know if I've been in the military way too long. I really don't see that much gender difference anymore. Like, as long as you can get the job done,
Yeah,
you're 100% good in my books. Because I've had bad soldiers, female and males, in my past. And honestly, like, if I really had to separate them, the males have been worse. Hands down.
100%.
That they do the most stupidest and, like,
Vile shit.
vile stuff in the world. Compared to the females, they just are, in my opinion, the worst ones I've seen is laziness. Or they just don't want to do it because they just don't want to do it.
Or attitude.
Yeah, like attitude problems.
Yes.
So, oh, yeah. So, like, that's pretty much it. I mean, I really don't see the difference anymore. But, like, now that we are kind of talking about this, I have one last hot take. One last hot take about the military, and then we'll move on from this, from this, and we'll save some for the next week's podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to hear one person's opinion about this. What do you guys think about the officers in the militaries right now, like in their power? Go ahead. You made a sign, Mercy. Go ahead. You can go first.
So when it comes to like officers in the military, I feel like they're glorified.
Yes.
Can't think of a nice way to say it, so I'm not gonna say it. No, most of it, I feel like they're glorified. They do a lot. They don't do as much as they try to make it seem, but they get the fattest fucking checks.
I mean,
All
they
they
do more paperwork than us. I'll say that. But like
The same paperwork that you can do.
Yeah, that's true.
The same paperwork that you're advising them on how to do,
Yep.
or advising how they
You're
should do
basically
it.
making a rough draft for them.
Like, think about it. They come into the army fresh out of college thinking they know everything. Okay, cool. You think you know it all with your degree or whatever, right? But the whole time they get put in these OIC positions, and their NCO is the same one that's telling them what to do and grooming them to be this officer. But we don't get paid nearly as much as they do.
And we do more than them.
I will say
Fuck the pay. I
Man,
just
fuck that. I want my money.
I don't appreciate the fact that officers, they come like directly out of the West Point or whatever, get to the freaking unit, they think they know everything. They're the hot shit, and just because they're an officer, you gotta listen to them. Like there's been some officers I've dealt with, and they just get to the unit, and they're telling me like, do this their way, and I'm like, hey bro, it's not gonna fucking work that way. I've been in for a little bit.
I'm quick
But
to tell
but
them,
since
"Officer, I got socks on."
but since they're an officer and they've been in for 2 seconds, their way is right. I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. I've gotten into it with so many officers, especially in fucking drum. Jesus.
honestly, like I agree with you. Play devil's advocate. I have a lot of issues with officers that come from schools and instantly, to lack of better words, we bleep this out right now, just lay their dick out and just like say, hey, I'm the boss. You're gonna listen to what I say. Now I've had officers that come in the other way and they're like, hey man, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me out? I recently have an officer like that right now, and I have the most respect for him to the point where he could take all the credit he wants from what I do and help him to do. But he came to me the first day saying, "Hey, I don't know what to do. Can you help me out?" I said, all right, cool. It's your job to do everything and take credit. That's fine. Like, I'll do it for you. I'll teach you how to do it. But, like, it was the first step that he did was like, hey, man, I just came from school. No clue what the fuck I'm doing. I don't even know how to do an NCUR right now. I was like, all right, cool. I'll help you out.
Well, okay, so I think I'm almost positive only one of us has actual experience working with like lieutenants firsthand or officers firsthand, and it would be the platoon sergeant in the group, which is you.
No, I'm not platoon sergeant anymore, but,
But it was, and you had the firsthand experience working with officers, so you should know.
Define like
Yeah, what do you mean by first-hand
No,
experience?
Firsthand is
so
no, I get it. People have worked with lieutenants. Everyone's
no,
fucking
it's not
worked with
that.
officers.
Some of these guys here are also NCIC, so we have OIC, so we work with officers. Like I'm a platoon sergeant, I had a PL, yeah, 100%. But like he was an NCIC, and he has his own PL to be like his counterpart.
Oh, I see this.
So that's what I'm saying. But like, so like it doesn't. So like if you're not in a platoon, like I was saying, Victor, if you're not in a platoon, like you get put in positions like S6.
No,
S3,
I
and stuff
completely
like that.
understand.
Like he is. He has a officer.
Yeah, I work directly with an officer.
Okay, I completely understand that, but as in like
if you
a
mean
company,
like
in
a
a
battery and everything,
yeah.
I'm probably the only one here.
Well, define like how direct you want to be, because
where they are literally
with
your
the
counterpart, right? So I feel like in the S shops, like not only that, they are above you in a sense of like they still have to tell you what to do exactly.
dude, my
But-
first unit, I had a fucking CW3 in my shop. 91 Fox CW3 right next to me.
Thank God I've never worked in the S shops, to be honest.
No, he
Fuck.
works
He wasn't in that shop.
He
I know, but and any like shit like that.
Is like,
Yeah, you won't ever
he's
be in
that
that
there,
shop.
but regardless, every day I'm at least speaking to.
But that's a good point of view because he's only ever seen it from the platoon level, like PL and platoon sergeant. Because yeah, like I've had other lieutenants in my past, like like XO, the commanders, and just doing my thing. But having the PL was 100% different. Like having someone there to like actually be next to me and be like, "Yo, if they're not listening to me, they're gonna listen to the PL, or if they're not listening to the PL, they're gonna fucking listen to me." And talking, in our platoon, like. If they didn't listen to her, they will listen to me. If they didn't listen to me, though, at least someone will listen to her. So yeah. So like I was like, it is what it is. But like, but what do you gotta say?
What was the question?
No, just your thoughts about the officer like dynamic, I guess, in the military. Because you've had good and bad experiences,
I have a
just like all of us here.
relationship with officers.
Oh, same.
So, well, I'll say it's not even just officers. I think it's for NCOs too.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest things I think that would help improve the Army is the same way that you get an NCOER and you get evaluated by your seniors. I believe that within that, you should get evaluated by your peers and your subordinates. The only reason is, and I've done a great job of it a few times, I can be a shitbag at work. And my peers see it. Like, you've seen it before. My subordinates might see it because we shooting shit together. Like, hey, man, we don't need to be here. But I do a great job of my leaders. I look fucking fantastic. And I get a good NCOER because of it. Like, they don't know the full picture of it. So I think within that, your peers and your subordinates should have some kind of say. Like, they put their 2 cents. Like, this is how I would evaluate my staff sergeant. This is how if I now with that, if it's negative, that gives your leadership time to investigate. Before we put it down on paper, investigate the claims. Find out if they're true or not. Now, if they're true, hey, all right, now we're going to fuck this dude up and make sure he's doing the right thing. If it's not true, then now the soldier or the peer is held accountable for their, like, false statements and stuff.
I was going to say, don't you think that that it does kind of work when you're in a platoon? Because, like, you have a shitty squad leader or platoon sergeant. A squad leader or platoon sergeant when the whole platoon or squad is trash.
Yep.
Because they're not just... It's not because the soldiers are trash. It's because they're being trash because of the leader they have. Like, we have one person in mind who now works at the S3 office in our unit, in your unit.
Yeah.
Like, he was trash as a squad leader, got moved.
But how long did that take?
It took way too long, and I think people don't pay attention to that. I think people, mostly commanders, don't want to seem bad in front of their SCOs or stuff, or like they don't want to say like, "Oh, I have a shitty person, like I can't help him fix him," or they don't care enough to because they're like, "Oh, we only have 1 year command." I'll leave it off to the next guy. And that's what our last one did with that
Can you
dude.
imagine, like, for NCOs, your quarterly counselings, within that, you get evaluated by your peers and soldiers?
Unfortunately, I'll tell you this. Unfortunately, we do not
Honestly
get that.
speaking, mine would be pretty good.
Then by your peers. By anybody. And whoever works with you, besides your raider and senior raider.
Yeah, it's
Because they don't-
You getting every quarterly as an NCO evaluated by everybody else. They're putting their 2 cents about you. What don't you think that would help, like, make you be held more accountable overall?
You're-
Day to day?
Did you do the thing in? You should have done your ALC too. That website where you rate your peers in the
No,
class.
in mine, we did not do it.
I did do that.
Remember, I feel like they should do that to every squad leader in their platoons, where you evaluate each other, and you get that shit's anonymous.
Exactly.
You get with mine. One dude's put is gonna sound kind of stupid, but like they said I was too nice and kind of a pushover, right? Like I just come off too nice and I let a lot of people like do their thing. Like
That's
they
what
want
changed
around.
you.
Not really, but like I was like.
That's the villain arc where it
No,
started.
No. Like, it was crazy after ALC. I was kind of more of a dickhead around in the platoon, but like, other than that,
And on the friend group.
in the friend group. But like, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they should use that website. You know the website I'm talking about.
I can't remember the name
I
of
forgot
it.
the
Yeah,
name of that website too. If anyone knows, just let us know, please.
I'll probably find
Put it in the comments.
Put in the comments. Yeah, but yeah, I think they should use that website because it does allow your peers and your subordinates, really, if you give them that code to put your thing. It's all anonymous. You won't know who said it.
And if somebody said, like I said, if somebody says something negative about you, the whole point of that is to investigate it.
And
Okay,
or to
how
improve.
true is this?
Yeah.
And if it's not true, then hey, dismiss it and hold that person accountable who made a false statement. And if it is true, hold that NCO accountable for it.
If it's anonymous, I don't think you should go after the person that said it. I think it's just more like,
Yeah, but you just investigate it.
yeah, investigate that claim. Be like, oh, he's a shitbag. And then it's like, is he? All right. But everybody else here, from 5 people, one person say he's a shitbag, and the other 4 people are saying he's a great, hardworking person.
somebody hating.
That,
Exactly.
yeah. So,
I think that would be a quick and simple improvement to the Army.
yeah. Up down to the squad level. Yeah, definitely.
Alright, now that we talked a lot of Army stuff, let's just move on a little bit. We'll save some stuff for next week. You know, we had a lot of hot takes, a lot of hot things. Let's move to a little bit something more lighter. So my friend over here, Pollo brought a game called Be Honest or Get Drunk. Since we are drinking right now, or we're gonna start drinking right now.
Drinking?
No, we
This
have
guy.
whatever. We're gonna play this game, right? I said we each grab 3 cards and we have to read them off, right? I'm just gonna hand out 3 cards. 1, 2.
I got work in the morning. None of y'all
Oh
do.
shit, that's right.
Look.
It was toast.
So I can finish. Once I finish. Here we go. Alright. Now that we each have 3 cards, we're all gonna go to circle and read one of our cards, alright? And you have to do it. You have to do them. Alright?
Okay, well, this is my bad. Say it again.
We're each gonna take turns. We're gonna popcorn. Well, now you can start off since you seen the one who had the biggest expression of getting one card, right? So you're gonna start first, and then after you go, you just popcorn choose someone.
So I'm just reading the card.
Yeah.
And you have to do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
If it's a group thing, we all do it, right?
If
But-
it's
Do what it says?
Yeah.
individually, if
Drink
it's an
F.
individually thing, you do
So
it.
say if it says like who in the group is more likely to do the thing, then you just we'll all in the group decide, right?
Oh, and then that person has to drink to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because mine are all most likely too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Wait, how did you get more than 3?
You need 3.
Miscounted. Miscounted. Keep
Give
it.
me one.
Let me-
Just give me a random one.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep the good ones.
All right, let's go.
Juicy ones, you know.
All right, Mama, go ahead. You
I feel like
choose.
this is a perfect one for our friend group.
Oh.
Most likely to have sex with a neighbor.
That's Pereira.
Oh wait.
That's
Oh yeah. That's me. All right, I drink.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's fair enough.
And then I just
So,
You know what's crazy?
so you
know what's crazy?
You
I
gotta
for-
answer the card too. So, which neighbor would you have sex with?
All right. Oh, him too. He's him too. He sleeps with neighbor Sue.
Oh, that is true.
Hey, go ahead, go do it.
Hey.
What's the name of yours?
You know.
Wait, what's yours? We didn't hear yours.
Oh.
And I just put this to the side, right?
Yeah, you just put it aside. All right, choose someone else to read theirs.
Let's go, Marcellus.
Drink if you fake the orgasm.
I can't. I've never been able to.
In your last relationship?
So,
Yes, crazy.
so y'all mean to tell me y'all never
No, I have. I'm gonna drink with you. I'm gonna drink with you. Cheers.
No, I just stopped.
y'all never spit on a bitch's back?
No, I'll just stop. On me, I'll just stop.
Oh, I just say I masturbated before. That's what I've said, and I just didn't nut. I was like, I masturbated before. I'm sorry.
I only have two problems: either nutting too quick or not getting up. And so,
At least you're honest, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. At least you're honest.
either one. You know what I'm saying?
At least you're honest.
Wake up.
Blame that on the
Alright,
army.
go ahead.
You claimed it
Choose
through
someone
the
else.
army.
Hey,
You claimed it through the army.
go ahead.
You claimed it through the army. Vic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, I got the doctor test. You know, coming up.
Do you know what they do, right?
You gotta just read one.
They put like these things on it and they shock it.
Shut the fuck up. Alright. Drink if you have ever heard your parents fucking.
No, my parents divorced at a young age. I don't.
Like your actual birth parents?
Okay, who would you call your parents? It doesn't matter. If it was one of them,
Hey, let's talk about my dad.
if it was one of them, yeah, you have to drink.
I can answer the question. Hey, you never heard me.
Parents,
I can answer. You never.
He's talking to Kai, not you, because of what happened in NCAA.
Oh,
We're not gonna talk about that.
that's
So like, I never heard my parents, but like there was one time that it was literally the day my dad came back from deployment, and they literally made us sit in the car. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go out to eat," and they're like, my dad was like, "I'm gonna go shower real quick," and they're like, "Stay in the car," and they went up for like fucking 45 minutes, and they left us in the car, and we in the car. It was like, damn, that's a long ass shower. And we knew because we were in high school already. Like we knew what the fuck is going on, and they come back in the car. We're like, seriously, like.
He's like, he didn't even shower yet.
Yeah, we're in the same clothes. Like, you're still in your uniform. What are you doing? But I mean, I'll drink to it. But that's close enough.
All right, who are you picking?
let's go.
all right. Drink. Okay, so whoever can't hold down a relationship must drink.
Go ahead, chicken. That's all you.
Yeah, that's
Hey, Kai, that's me and you too, buddy. Clearly, we can't.
That's insane.
Really? Really?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yo, I just end up finding the crazy ones, you know?
Oh. Let's go with. Yeah, go ahead, Kai. It's all you. Mike is hot.
Alright.
Mike's hot.
Dude, nervous?
Drink if you had sex in a public place.
Whoa.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, and name it.
And name it.
And if it's multiple, name the top three.
So
I guess. Since you started, go off. Go off. King.
I think my top one would have to be the changing room in a mall.
What the dude?
Just kidding. Bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
In the mannequin.
And the mannequin.
In the mannequin.
Threesome.
That mannequin was holding the cheese.
I would think mine is either in an H&M changing room or on the beach and then waking up to the lifeguard putting a towel around my waist the next morning.
So, brother, what you doing?
Did you pray to?
You
I was
fucked the
butt
dolphin last time.
we were butt ass naked. What'd you think we was doing? It's called Screaming Seagull, by the way. Sex on the beach.
That sounds like a drink.
Yeah, y'all make mine sound a lot worse than what it is. Then I got two. So it was literally right after Family Day at basic training.
Oh.
This is Fort Jackson. So if you
Yeah, I'm
graduate
straight
at Fort
with that
Jackson,
shit.
you know the little playground. Like there's a playground because I had my son, and we were at the playground, and we're like, he needs his diaper changed. So he goes to the bathroom right there in the fucking playground where everybody and their families at. Run a quick round, come back out like none. And then the second one,
Wait, where's the baby?
That's
look, man,
too many questions, man.
we put him in the corner with the phone, like, hey man,
online
Like,
experience.
hit your phone, look in the corner.
I said this, hey, hold this, champ.
Yeah.
I have talked about it.
Here. Take this.
Diabolical.
Turn that way.
And later on, when your son is fucking doing the same shit, it's like, so have you heard your parents have sex before? He's like,
Man, I was in the room.
Who said that? Remember that one time I was in the changing room? Your mom was doing a dude. What was that? What were y'all doing? Y'all wrestling?
Yeah. And then the second one was
The naked tingo.
but no, nobody else been here at Fort Hood. Huh? See, I don't know Blur. It's a lake, Belton Lake, and it was literally broad daylight. Like, we at the lake. It was
oh, so you're telling me at Fort Hood there's a lake?
Yeah.
And people get freaky there.
We were in the water, so nobody could like
You a
see.
slut?
We were like,
You're such a slut, bro.
I thought
He gets a hood next month and he's like, oh, dude.
no, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's a dope beat. It's like a little lake. You just go, and we was in the water. And it was,
damn. Unfortunately,
All
I'm
right.
gonna get this in the winter.
What's your spoon?
It's at a lookout point in Hawaii, looking over downtown Honolulu. So you know,
Yeah, he's a romantic.
That's not public. That's just like love making.
No, it is
That
public
is-
when you got 8 cars to your left and 9 to the right. It's a big ass public viewing.
That's still public.
Hey, was it with the current one?
With what?
Was it with your current one?
No.
Oh, okay.
This was before her.
Or cooked. All right. Mine is kind of bad too. So mine was with the German chick when I was stationed here first, and
You need a mixer.
when I was first stationed in Europe. There's a softball field in Baumholder, Germany. The only softball field there.
You hit a home run, huh?
So no. So I met up with this girl on post on the on post bar. We were drinking there, and then my boys called me. They're like, "Hey man, we're going to the club," but I was already like lined up to do something else. And he's like, "Bro, you have to go. If someone else is going away party," I was like, "Oh, I have to go." So I told the girl, I was like, "Look, we can't do anything tonight." She's like, "Well, we can sleep with each other right now." I was like, "My house was too far away." I was like, "It's too far away." It was like, "There's a softball field right there with the lights off. All the stadium lights were off." I was like, "All right, cool." So I fucked in the stadium field, and then literally, like after I finished, maybe like 2 or 5 minutes later, my boys pull up. They're like, "Hey, bro, let's go." So I just hopped in the car and we went to the club. It wasn't even anybody's going away party. We just went to the club party and we came back.
Does that count as like public if like no one's really around?
I mean, there was a bar right next to a softball field. They were playing and doing karaoke night.
yeah, like mine are public. And shit,
Because
you know?
if it was public, I remember it was like prom night. And I fucked on like my high school baseball field that night, like on the pitcher's mound.
Oh, that's where I did it.
I woke up the next morning like on the pitcher's mound.
This guy,
Yo, what's up with you falling asleep after sex?
hard reset.
Hard resets.
I was fucking. I was
He hits those hard resets right after you.
I know you like that, so I rest.
I gave you all my effort. It's night, bro.
He put 100% of.
No, bro, he's not giving any effort because he's being fucking Starman down there. Because he's falling asleep. He's like,
Oh god.
just a star. Anyways, what's yours, Bruce?
Shit, since we're just listing off public endeavors,
Oh, I did it in a parking garage too. My bad. I meant to say that one too.
I do got one more after. Go ahead.
so I'm gonna just list off a few of these motherfuckers. So I did it. Shut up. I did it in the club bathroom. What's that club called? The one that's in the alleyway, New York. You know.
Say Shabansky.
Paddock.
Say
Yeah, the
Shabansky.
paddock.
Paddock,
Boom. Then Thompson Park, you know, like the little parking spot where you got the little overview of the city. Yeah, I did it right there too. Exo's office, yeah.
What?
Did that too.
Dang.
The baseball field in New York, on base. Did it there too.
Oh, I did it in my platoon sergeant's office.
I did do it in my S6 office,
I did it in the club bathroom.
but did not here.
No, but I did it. I did it on. We're gonna have to bleep this. I did it on, but on office desk.
Bleep again.
Sorry.
Don't worry, I'll add it. Yeah, I did it on his desk, and it's after he tried to give me Article 15 because I was sleeping with that girl.
He said, "How does that smell? Like sweaty ass?"
Right here.
Last place.
That's
Go ahead. You?
that's it. Oh, what's it called? So basically, honestly, just 2 places.
Oh, you're lame.
I know, right?
You're vanilla.
No.
This man found him cuddling on the fucking couch instead of his bed the other day.
I found him as Little Spoon.
That is
On the
not
couch.
true.
I found him. I witnessed it with my own fucking eyes. Little Spoon? Huh?
It was 3 a.m. It freaked me the fuck out.
Don't matter.
Go ahead, do yours so we could end soon.
So the first time was actually right outside his house. It was called. I told him, hey, so she wants to go get a McFlurry real quick. So we dipped outside his house, and right there in front of the whole neighborhood, in the car, just
The neighborhood was secluded though. That's not really public.
That's not public. I know what neighborhood you're talking about. It's not public.
Is it though? Like there's people.
You told me where you did it. You told me where you parked the car.
Alright, next. What's the next?
Alright, so alright,
own
the other one is it was in a club out here in Germany, right? So
He's talking about the park.
yeah, it was called this chick was talking about like let's go to the bathroom. I said nah, there's literally a sick like that little lady that sits outside that gives you the napkins. I was like nah, let's go in the car. That's what I told this motherfucker. I told her to get the keys off of this motherfucker.
Like go over there and ask that monkey for the keys. I can't ask him.
Because I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen if I asked him for the keys. I was gonna get punched. I still got punched regardless. But it was called we went over to her car and just there was people walking in and out of the fucking the parking garage, and there's security that kept walking. So every time I just poke my head up and be like, alright, we good.
Like a mole rat.
Yeah. Like a
motherfucker.
Alright.
I feel like car sex is real uncomfortable.
Bullshit.
No, I love cars.
I love car sex.
Because there's
that reminds me of another spot.
there
It
was
depends
one
on the
time
car. It depends on the
The
car.
H2F building. Yeah, that parking lot. Yeah.
because there was one time I was going fucking crazy in the back seat,
There
right?
you go.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been
Were you standing up?
So the girl was like laying down. The girl was like laying down across the seat, and I was like one leg on the seat and one leg was on the carpet.
We couldn't do that.
After
That's just
yeah, one
Not for him.
uncomfortable as fuck.
Mustang.
But after that, I had the biggest carpet burn on my fucking knee, and I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that shit again.
What happened
boy.
with
Biggest carpet burn.
Gal Gal?
Hmm?
I had a carpet burn on my knee with Gal Gal.
Yeah.
We were right outside her house.
Trying to
and
beat
my
him.
knees were touching the back of the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we got lost in this conversation. Alright, choose someone else to go.
Wait, one more. I did, but I got caught. I did get caught.
Alright, it doesn't count.
It was because it was in high school, senior year in the
That's
bathroom.
more interesting.
But I got suspended.
Oh,
They
my Gal
suspended
Gal.
for 3 days.
Crazy.
Yeah, luckily my mom's dumb mom. She looked out. She didn't tell my dad because he would have kicked me out. So I just pretended to be sick for 3 days. Dumb moms.
Alright, go ahead. Choose someone else to go.
Oh,
Him?
This guy.
alright. Well, let's see what we got here. What are we working
You
with?
just gotta pick a random one.
Alright,
This one.
I wouldn't go with that. Alright. Drink if you have dated someone 10 years older than you.
I did.
Dated?
Oh, I've slept with. I've never dated.
I've never dated.
Slept with is different.
Yeah. I definitely slept with somebody, but never dated.
All right.
So I dated. So what's the? Matter of fact, to that, what's the oldest you've dated?
I don't want to say.
Dated or slept with?
Dated.
Slept with.
Just go with stuff.
It's like no one's dated 10 years old.
I've dated 5 years older than you.
Yeah, but
Not terrible.
that's boring.
That's boring, bro. 5 years is nothing.
Slept with?
I slept with someone who was twice my age.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was
And he
kind
was
of.
16.
And that's how he came to America.
I was 17.
No, I slept with someone.
But she was more than twice my age, actually.
No, I slept with someone who was 56 when I was 21. No, bro. She didn't look to 56, bro. She looked a good 30.
So-
I was like, her body was crazy, but when I saw those two kids that were kind of my age, I was like,
Damn.
oh.
So what am I doing here?
I slept with one of my friends' moms in high school.
That is crazy. I think every Stifler.
You ever had those like house parties of like your friends, right? But their parents were the cool parents and they would be at those parties? Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
So you ended up bagging the mom.
Yeah.
She was single?
Nah.
That's crazy.
Nah, but she was like, yeah, she was low-key going through it at the time too.
Just like my husband don't she don't touch me no more.
Yeah.
I think the oldest, when I was in college, I was my favorite eater to this day. She's got your top five.
Top tier.
She's number one
Top tier.
to this day. To this day. I was like 17 and she was like, I think she was like 28, 29. I'm telling you, she gobbled me the fuck up, and I was like,
Lord. I want to take your
oh my god.
Alright, pick somebody. Next.
Sergio.
You shake a bull and send it.
Oh, this doesn't count for us. It's whoever started their period drinks, but none of us are females. Besides,
Vasquez is.
dude, it's crazy that we all pointed at Vasquez, right? That's crazy, right?
That is very crazy.
That's crazy.
How sharp we going? Sorry.
All right, here we go. This is kind of boring, but who here in our group is most likely to become a millionaire?
Said him. Yeah, said him. I feel like he has the most drive out of all of us.
I wouldn't say that because I think he has more drive than me.
No. I think
Mr. Restaurant, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Restaurant, huh? I forget that.
Podcast.
They don't see it all, so.
Huh?
They don't see it all. I think credit.
Thank you.
I see moves. That's what I see.
Yeah, you don't see it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think he's up there with me. Like, he's more likely to become a millionaire before I am.
Unless you're doing crypto and you're keeping that shit to yourself, then.
Suck dick.
Whoa. You suck dick or you sell?
I heard suck.
I heard suck.
I heard suck.
I heard suck.
Can we say that again?
This guy, get out of here.
All right. So that was answered. All right. So the last. Go ahead, Victor. Just go in circle again. It's your turn again.
All right.
Full card. Your last card.
Well, I still got 2.
Oh yeah, 2 cards.
This one's boring, so I'll say I have 1. But all their natural hair color must drink. Fuck that, that's boring. Everyone's got the natural hair color.
Yeah.
Drink if you have used a household object as a sex toy.
That's more geared towards
Everyone's
females.
used their pillows.
What?
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
Look at him.
Confidence.
Say that shit with chest.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Look at Maldonado drinking, bro.
He's used it too.
I said it was
Not the pillow. Not the pillow.
Vacuum?
What?
No, he used the broom.
Whoa. Why'd you say vacuum?
You used a toothbrush.
In the movies, they always say
You had one
vacuum.
of those
What did you
vibrating
use?
toothbrushes, huh?
So look.
Household items. I've used to.
Okay, so hey, and this one definitely can't say this one.
All right, so I'm gonna put a lap, and then when you stop talking, no.
So this one when I was at AOC.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna use it. All right, no, don't
No, I was at
worry.
AOC and I was like, man, trying to get some phone sex going. So we having some phone sex. I did not use the household. I was like, trying to see you do some shit.
Crazy.
So
She
like
may or
FaceTime?
might not. Yeah, it was during FaceTime. May or might not have used a cucumber.
It's like,
yeah,
why a cucumber though?
because that's all she had available at the time.
But like,
That-
that doesn't fish that go off to it.
Hey, I got it on screen recorded too.
I mean, yeah, that's cool.
You
but
gotta
like,
put it on the
I'm
group.
sure that cucumber was bigger than you, brother.
Hey man, it was skinnier than me.
It was more effective, at least. I'm sorry.
Look,
It hit the spots that he couldn't. Okay?
This thing got hard.
What do you mean? That thing's only. What did you say the what's
It stayed hard 100% of the time.
I'm glad you don't got a bike.
No, they heard
They
that.
should have heard that.
Blue Chew and all.
Look,
It stayed on.
topic for the day.
Mine got
Dude,
rejected.
but what is it like the spot for the females is only like what 2-3 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
Look, hey man,
Trust me, I know.
That's one that
2
she
inches
can't.
in.
Anyways, all right, we're gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna cut those 2, right?
Yeah, it's on the top. That's why you like when you finger a bitch, you gotta come here. It's on the top.
Cooked.
Get over here.
Anyways, all right. You go ahead, read a card,
Mine are both kind of whack.
and then read the one that's not the wackest one. I'll read one more card.
I'm gonna read both, and y'all decide. Most likely to quit their job to go traveling, and most likely to get married in Vegas.
Yeah, that's.
I got married in Vegas.
He
I
got
figured
married.
that, yeah, you could.
I got married in Vegas. I can't say.
Go ahead and drink, buddy.
I did drink. Okay.
Another one.
Wait, Jeremy,
All right, so this one.
read your most interesting one.
Out of these 2 right now is probably this one. So I'm already staring at one. Is drink if you have a list of people you have had sex with in your phone.
I have the number.
I don't know why he's looking at
I don't
me.
have a list.
I don't have. I lost.
I got a list.
It's a list.
That's crazy.
No, I got the number.
No, but
Damn.
you know something? I did have an
I
ex.
know Marcellus has a list over there, and his is pretty lengthy.
Mercy.
Saying that name, it is bringing PTSD to you right now.
You're gonna start
I thought
swinging
he
in a
said
second.
Marcella too.
You just have to say it.
I'm gonna live right there.
This.
Well, no, I don't.
It's short. Mine's short though. Mine's
Does your
short.
last one count since it didn't finish?
No,
You gotta erase that name.
I don't want it to count. Y'all the ones that said it counted because there was penetration.
Hurt. Wake up.
No, I was not like that. I was
Wake
more
up.
like, yes.
It was like this in the corner. I'm
I was-
sorry. I wish I could have
Hell
performed
no.
better.
No, I got no shame with that one because I'm like, if my dick
You
don't.
tried again. And again.
The only reason I tried.
And again.
Time out. The only reason I tried again was to prove y'all wrong. That y'all said I couldn't get it again. I was like, I definitely can if I want
I mean,
to.
you did it if you tried.
Huh?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, you did it if you tried. You didn't get it again. You tried to
The
get it
second
again.
time, no, okay. So look, I got it the first time. I was like 75%. That was it. It was yeah. The second time, that's when it did not work at all.
Exactly. You didn't get it a second time.
Yeah, that time, right? And that's when y'all were like, y'all. That's when she was. I guess she was saying I couldn't get it.
And you took the
And I
blue
was like,
chew. And you took
that's the time I took the blue chew.
Oh my god! You said, "Nah, I'm not gonna fail this
The third
time."
time I was like,
Did you swallow it or did you chew it?
I just swallowed it. I didn't know.
Oh,
you
you're
said-
stupid. It's a
I didn't-
chewable.
yeah, I didn't know you-
I think the name of the
Chew.
But I figured like it was gonna taste like ass. So I was like,
No,
I'll
this
just
is
swallow it.
good.
Tastes like blueberries.
fact that y'all need these enhancements is crazy.
Whoa,
These
yeah,
are
time
strong
out.
word.
That was my first time ever trying it.
Yeah,
I
we
never
don't
did that shit
eat them.
before.
We just, I just used it
I just
to.
did it to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm curious.
But didn't you also did honey
It's like,
pack?
it's like the honey pack,
Bro, the
bro.
honey pat didn't do shit to me.
The honey pack does not fucking work. I used that shit
You
the
know
second
what does
time.
work?
Does not work.
Me and my ex-girlfriend Irwin, we both. She had the pink rhino pill, and I had the silver rhino pill, and we fucked from 9 p.m. to 4 in the morning.
That's-
just
No,
fucking.
I'm trying that one. I'm excited.
And the only thing that is,
Excited is
No, because like
it's,
that, yeah.
it's nothing crazy either. Like it's not like, oh yeah, you just stay hard. No, bro. When I say you can control your nut, this is crazy to put out there.
That is
You
crazy.
can control it. You can be like, not yet, and you just keep going.
milk bender. What the fuck?
Because I remember when I did it, I was like, what? Not yet. And I just kept going, and I kept going, and she said it one time. I remember she said, she's like, not yet. And I said, okay, not yet. We kept going until she said the words, the 3 little words. We're gonna bleep those.
Got a new superpower, bro.
Not in me.
Milk
I said. Once she said those 3 words, gone.
He said, milk is about to come, not better get back in there.
The pill says milk bender. Milk bender. That's all it is.
All right. Let's move on to the, who's next? Oh, yeah, I'm next, right? It says.
God damn it, this
That shit-
what the fuck?
It's a funny joke. He said, huh?
Huh?
I'm gonna choose a different one because I'm getting lame.
Yeah, I want to switch this card. It's just ass. Not gonna lie. Nope. Nope.
Come on, milk bender.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's go, milk bender.
I'm about to change your name on my phone to that shit.
I was thinking about that. I should change his name to nickname milk bender.
Oh, this motherfucker better drink. Who in this group is most likely to start a fight in a club, and why?
This fool right here.
No,
Hothead.
Kai. I'm gonna go ahead and say
Look,
Kai.
look at Monkey looking at you.
Yeah, that is not me.
Go ahead and say something.
It's him.
That's not me.
But you better drink.
What
Brother,
the fuck?
This man start. I want to say the only reason I look at him. This man started a fight. Not even in the club, outside the club, because some guy had his shirt off. He still had a tank top
Why the
on.
fuck is he walking with no shirt on?
Somebody still owe me a fucking earring.
Why is he walking with no shirt on? Explain that to me.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
It was a $5 earring. Somebody owe me an earring.
It was cold outside. Why he walking with no shirt?
He wanted to fight him just because of that.
No.
No,
He just the dude who without the shirt, the dude without the shirt on, just got out of a fight. That's why he had no shirt on. This fucking idiot goes, why the fuck don't you have a shirt on? Put a shirt on. And the dude got hostile with him.
put a girl on.
And then just for this motherfucker, not to be able to knock him out, he gave him 3 of his hardest punches. He gave him 3 of the hardest punches, and the dude went like this. The dude did the fucking Henry Cavill thing when he did. Let's go.
Oh, hell no. You got it.
That motherfucker was off that beam. I hit him with all my Mighty Mouse might.
He hit that nigga hard as fuck.
No,
that shit.
I heard the 3. They sounded like gunshots. Just bang, bang, bang. And the dude just went,
You ever heard like wood pop, like break up?
yeah, jaw.
Like that.
Straight right here.
Honestly,
Ew.
after one jaw and he's not going down, you gotta hit him square in the fucking face, either break a nose or.
No, so he hit him here, and then he hit him back down here. The dude just looked at him and was like, Let's keep going.
Nah, you gotta hit.
Hey, brother, you good? I'm trying to collect my taxes here.
No,
Yeah, bro, like at that point, like I'm a little worried. Like,
dude, I saw him too. Dude, I saw him do it. After the throw went, he like picked up his pants and started backing up. He was like whoa, whoa.
So what I get myself into today?
Man walked into a boss.
I think okay,
And
honestly,
this guy ran like 6 miles just to get away, bro.
hey, there's a reason for that.
He ran 6 miles away from his friend.
It wasn't
a
even.
marathon. You know where the fuck he went, but he was nowhere to go.
God.
I did look up and I see the back of the pages.
It's like 7 people chasing him. Dude, this guy, no, I'm telling you, when this guy says, why didn't y'all help me? Every single time he was fighting someone, he backed into the friend group of the persons he was fighting. He didn't back up to our friend, me and fucking Mercy.
Nigga, I was occupied.
He backed up to the guys that were he was fighting. And then when all of them tried grabbing him, he just booked it.
Dude, I'm not about to get knocked out. I'm not that. I ain't going out like that, bro. I hit one dude and he hits the floor. Right, I hit the other guy. He hits the floor, and then I'm like, oh, who wants some? 1. All right, come on, let's go. 2. All right, 3. I'm like 3. 4, 5. Yeah, I'm out. Deuces.
Dude, that whole fight, I was watching it. Want to know why? Because the person who I chose to fight, I threw a punch, he dodged. He threw a punch, I dodged. And then we both looked at each other. We did that little like pause, like,
Why are we doing this?
he said, no, we did basically that. I was like, yo, he said, are you sober? I was like, yeah, I'm sober. Are you sober? He's like, yeah. Man, and we separated. We're like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Let's go get our guys.
Bro, and then
You know how crazy that was? He threw one, I dodged it, I threw one, he dodged it, and we just kind of like stood there and froze. We're like, shit, what do we do now? Like,
that was a good attempt. And then attempted it didn't work out. Leave it at that.
And then this motherfucker in the back, all he had to do was pick up the dude and put him against the fence and said, you good? And the guy was like, yeah, I'm good.
You know, I really do. I picture you like this. If any of us get in a fight, I'm just like, he gonna look like, he alright. Now, if you get knocked out, he gonna be like, alright, bro, let me get like, alright, let me get help. Now I gotta hop in and
well, you guys know my rule. If you start the fight, and if it's a 1v1, you're fighting that whole fight. If you get knocked out, that's on you, bro. I'll help you out after
now,
that.
if they start stomping you while you're down, I'm gonna hop in.
Yeah.
So say
I'm not gonna-
it was a 1v1 in that situation, and y'all see me hit that motherfucker with all I could, and he wasn't doing nothing.
You chose that fight.
I'm gonna be sitting on I'm going to the car. I heard that and he didn't move. Let's go.
All of us say to the was like, hey bro, he tried. He didn't succeed. Please let it go. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
Hey, there's
Nah,
no.
fuck that. I'm switching sides. I'm with Buddy. Like, knock his bitch ass out.
The only thing that got me out of that was somebody was like, the MPs are coming. The MPs.
Yeah, the only reason that he got out of that fight, someone said MPs, and that dude who he hit like 3 times, gone. Like the wind, bro.
It's like Bruce. It's like Bruce. You're looking at someone else. You come back to him and he's gone. Like into the bushes.
Bro, he like faded. He went just faded away. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
This guy's experienced.
And then just for this guy to get smacked by a female with her shoe, bro, he took no W's that night.
He hit both of us. She hit both of us.
But I reacted to it because I guarantee you she's still out there looking for that fucking shit.
Yeah, he threw the shit to the roof. He like grabbed it and chucked that bitch.
Get this shit the fuck out.
Fucking throwing Ugg boots at me.
Where was this at?
Outside the one, Marcelo. Oh wait, no, the one.
Right outside Burger,
Literally right outside Burger King.
Okay.
Bro, we were going home. It was 4 in the morning.
Just go there. Just go there.
I wouldn't recommend it though. The love of his life got kicked out from the one.
I have yet to go to Fogone.
Which one?
I haven't even.
I can't say her name. The Hispanic
So
one.
fucking small.
MP2.
Oh, okay.
Start trying to do.
I'm ready to go.
Well, that's her
No.
dumbass fault. She's trying to fight a guy.
He said, I'm ready to shake, boy.
Yeah, I actually just got invited to go there.
Where?
BBO.
Ooh.
Hey.
Anyways, no, I know. All right, who has cards left? So we can just read them off.
Yeah,
Ours was whack. All right, if it's whack, just put it away.
Whatever is shit was great.
Yeah, I slept with more 2 people from one family drink.
That's probably Vasquez.
What?
I'll say him.
You have? That's fucking
Oh, you have, huh? Slut. Have I have?
Twins.
slut. Me out. Action.
Yeah, I know you.
All right.
I know you.
I got one. I got a good one. I got a good one. Drink if you have had sex with a coworker.
Technically, all of us, except for Maldonado, because he's a virgin. All of us.
I'm gonna take a sip of this one.
We've all had sex with coworkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, you can't even see it, did you? You have 2 proofs you did.
Yeah, I was like, you got a home.
Great day.
So does. Oh, no, not yet.
I think.
Martin has documentation he did.
You know the expression is saying "Don't play in your own backyard."
Don't shit when you eat.
Don't shit when you eat food.
That one too.
Fucking idiot.
Hey, no, there's multiple.
I've never heard don't play in your backyard.
That's literally the same.
As fuck.
No, that's the.
Who's playing in your backyard, bro?
Huh?
Zuko, huh?
That's exactly what
That's where Zuko got it from, bro.
you're telling me as a kid you don't play in your own backyard. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
That's literally what my drill sergeant told me, right?
That's a dumb expression.
Well, that's what he said.
I'm pretty sure that's not what he said.
That's what he. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm feeling a little too much of this.
Mercy rent free in there.
But shoot,
Dumbass.
Well, hey.
Let's shoot.
Well, to leave it from there, all right. This is our first episode. If you guys like our content, please subscribe and follow us for more. Let's see what else we'll say. We have all our own Instagrams. We'll attach it in the links below. And yeah, see you guys in the next podcast. All right. Well, we'll talk about more interesting things besides military stuff. You know, like we harped a lot about the military in this little game that we played. But the more you listen, the more you'll know.
Oh.
All right.
We'll get better too. You know, we learn from experience.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
what horse?
All right.
Open recommendation.
And now with our clothes off, go ahead. Say the clothes
Ain't
off.
no clothes out here. To all y'all ladies out there, listen, your clog piping is our liking, all right? Stay tuned to episode 2, all right? We out here. Plumbers Podcast.
Down, get your